In today's complex IT world, predicting risks in the IT ecosystem is critical to nip threats in the bud. Arcon, an information risk management solutions provider, detects threats that you can't even see. Let's get to know more of that from Arcon's business developer, Mr. Marlon Gino-gino.
Business environments today are evolving at a rapid pace and in an extremely decentralized manner. The increasing number of network devices and end users are bringing forth new set of challenges in the areas of risk assessment, compliance, security, and regulations. The nature of these challenges is so unique and vast spread that you need almost an entire workforce, an army of technical experts and specialists that stay constantly updated on top of them. This is the idea Arcon was established upon, to protect every organization by securing data and safeguarding privacy. A leading information technology company with specialization in risk solutions, Arcon was established to address the emerging risk issues and provide systematic solutions to technology risks. Our team of experienced professionals with industry knowledge and strong technology background is fully equipped to process millions of records and A, identify business risks across industries, B, conceptualize and deliver solutions across various risk interfaces, C, offer a proprietary unified governance framework which addresses risk across various technology platforms. We provide a range of products and solutions across industries, such as Arcon, user behavior analytics, used to crunch huge amounts of data, spot suspicious behavior, and trigger alerts in real time. Arcon Privileged Access Management, a highly effective solution that protects confidential information by managing, controlling, and monitoring privileged user activities. And Arcon Security Compliance Management that enables you to conduct real-time assessment of baseline security configuration for all critical technology platforms whilst ensuring desired compliance levels. With these set of solutions and our team of employees and technology partners from around the world, Arcon is here to be your risk solution provider. This is the idea Arcon was established upon, to protect every organization by securing data and safeguarding privacy. We are here to protect mankind. Reach us at www.arconnet.com to learn more.
Good day, everyone. My name is Marlon Gino-gino and I'm part of Arcon Tech Solutions. We would like to firstly congratulate ISOG for this successful event. We've been participating here for the last 5 or 6 years, and it's always a pleasure for us to provide insights on the emerging technologies in the market today, as well as providing insights on how organizations would be able to address emerging data threats. The topic that I'll be sharing with you today is actually the role of PAM, or Privileged Access Management Solution, in securing financial data assets. In securing our financial data assets, the first question that we should be asking is that, can we actually afford to lose the master key of our bank locker? Nowadays, we are controlling our virtual money through online transactions, mobile banking, automations that are being provided by financial institutions, and this changing consumer behavior are actually forcing these financial institutions to actually overhaul their IT infrastructure in terms of security and also providing a better service to end customers. They must adopt innovative IT mechanism in order to ward off data threats. More importantly, access to privileged accounts, which are actually gateway to our confidential information, must be robust enough to mitigate malicious insider threats and anomalous third-party threats. Why financial institutions getting targeted? These organizations like banks, insurance companies, mortgage companies, among other financial entities, are prone to data breaches. There are continuous threats to these sectors, such as financial losses arising from breaches, regulatory penalties, among with damage to reputation. Extent of data sensitivity to these financial institutions have lured cyber criminals to target them for years. These financial institutions normally store, process, and transfer business critical information and private customer records every day, every hour. And this tedious process is actually piling up on them. They need to protect this data every single day. Once gets compromised, these financial institutions, the PII data, or personal identifiable information, claims a comparatively higher price on the dark web. Thus, this industry is more prone to attacks. So what are the consequences? I'll tell you a story. A couple of years back, there's an Indian company. It's a nationalized bank, suffered a breach, and it's actually an embarrassing IT breach where the hackers able to extract a huge amount of money. Just imagine the reputational loss that this company suffered. Eventually, this financial institution able to gradually overcome the loss because of this attack. But just imagine the sleepless nights and also the financial stress, the legal liabilities, the compliance penalties, as well as the face loss or reputational loss that they need to overcome. Why is it a challenge for financial institutions? Our research actually suggests that cyber attacks against this financial sector has actually increased by almost 250% globally between the last 2 years. Some 80% of the financial institutions are actually reporting that there's a huge increase in cyber attacks during pandemic. There are several reasons behind these whopping figures that I had mentioned. One of them would be more third-party service providers. With the increase in business operations, the IT expansion goes without control, and thereby monitoring of users' activities will be a challenge. Secondly, adoption of cloud infrastructures. So financial organizations are actually migrating into their data into the cloud environment. This actually provides more convenience, but it actually invites a complex security challenge that they need to take. Thirdly, lack of control for privileged identities. Too many privilege elevation actually pose a high risk in IT ecosystem. It actually results in the lack of control and monitoring of these privileged credentials, and eventually invites cyber anomalies. Lastly, lack of zero trust security framework. With the advent of both remote and on-prem work conditions, financial institutions needs to have a zero trust security policy to ensure that every access to critical systems or applications is verified and tested. Without this framework, proactively security control is not possible. So how we actually overcome these challenges? What would be the solution? Privileged access management or a PAM solution will be the best solution for this scenario. So a PAM solution actually secures the privileged identities or privileged credentials of a financial organizations, and it actually helps them to protect the information proactively. The seamless control and monitoring of every privileged identities or access happening at the server level actually lowers the chances of security breach. Having a centralized engine on a PAM solution actually provides you the ability to segregate the functions and duties of each individual users or privileged users within the organization. It actually at a certain level of granularity. Financial institutions or organizations adopt cloud services. Although the risk also multiplies, PAM offers an adequate and relevant safeguards when it comes to securing financial assets on the cloud and even on the hybrid cloud. And lastly, in order to manage all the privileged accounts, a financial institution's role and rule-based access is a must. So it's always wise to actually deploy a reliable PAM solution or privileged access management solution. It actually helps the organization to follow the mandates by default and eventually evades the chances of non-compliance penalties. And more importantly, Zero Trust Network Access has become the benchmark of a robust security infrastructure in a modern enterprise. Actually, PAM or Privileged Access Management offers best security assurance to the risk management team by enabling the Zero Trust security framework in an IT ecosystem. And in conclusion, today as IT security teams demand solutions that are more proactive rather than reactive, PAM or Privileged Access Management offers a proactive approach to basically secure privileged access to target systems. And again, we would like to thank the ISOG organization for giving us this opportunity. And please do visit us on our booth. We'll be there, and we're happy to discuss anything about cybersecurity and help you out as well. Thank you.